USMCA remains in force. Manufacturers do not need to make immediate, irreversible decisions, but they should use this period to improve their readiness. Here are 5 practical actions. Action 1. Map the true origin of your materials and components. Do not rely only on the shipping location or the address of your immediate supplier. Identify where important steel, aluminum, electronics, subassemblies, castings, and other inputs were actually produced. Action 2. Review product classification and origin documentation. Confirm that tariff classifications, certificates, supplier declarations, and bills of materials are complete and consistent. This area should be reviewed with qualified customs or trade professionals. Action 3. Identify the vulnerable parts of your supply chain. Which component has only one supplier? Which material travels the greatest distance? Which item would be difficult to replace? Which input contains a high level of non-North American content? Focus first on components where a regulatory, tariff, or supply disruption would stop production. Action 4. Model at least 3 production scenarios. A practical comparison may include continuing the current supply chain, increasing North American sourcing, moving selected processes to the United States, moving labor-intensive work to Mexico, using a hybrid U.S.-Mexico structure, using contract manufacturing before committing to a standalone operation. The model should include labor, material, transportation, tariffs, customs, working capital, inventory, quality, lead time, and capital requirements. Do not make the decision based only on the hourly wage. Action 5. Preserve implementation flexibility. Review supplier agreements, real estate commitments, equipment plans, and customer contracts. Where possible, avoid structures that leave the company with only one production route. Contract manufacturing can sometimes provide temporary or permanent capacity without the same capital commitment as establishing a complete operation. A shelter program can also help a company establish controlled manufacturing in Mexico while outsourcing many administrative, employment, customs, and facility functions. Prince Manufacturing supports contract manufacturing and shelter operations in Mexico, contract manufacturing in the United States, and hybrid models using both countries. We do not believe every company should make the same manufacturing decision. The right answer depends on the product, process, materials, customers, labor requirements, and applicable trade rules. The goal during this review period should not be to predict the final agreement. The goal should be to understand your exposure, improve your data, and develop alternatives that can be implemented if conditions change.